Happy
Live! Finally! So, because
Happy podcast.
for some reason with Chrome, we had to wait because Johnny and Bunny couldn't get in, and that is not a good situation.
Never be without your bunny.
Exactly.
And always know your Johnny.
Welcome to what's apparently the 15th episode of this, what do we call it? Boondoggle? Crapshoot? What do we call this thing now?
Friend.
Podcast.
Oh.
That's right, that's the word.
Horse's
Podcast.
birthday party.
Oh, wait.
Oh, man. Okay, so we have a decent turnout tonight. So we got... oh, and ATG is apparently driving, which means he can't join a hangout because, you know, he's never done that before.
We have proof.
Videographic evidence.
We
That
have
can't
50
be-
proof.
That can't be forged. So we have Bunny, we've got Nick God, Johnny, Night Owl, Rob T. Firefly, Neo Amsterdam, and of course, Beaches. I don't know why I'm saying of course, like, I don't know.
Of course.
Of course I'm going to be here. What the fuck else I got going on in my life?
Really,
That's
I
a little
feel
sad.
like if you weren't here, this wouldn't be happening, in all honesty, because none of us are going to set this up.
I was worried that I'd still be at work, which is a depressing notion. So I actually had talked to Nick.
All you would have to do is you would still have to generate the Hangout link and then go back to work, but like none of us would ever generate the Hangout link.
Oh, the difficulty of labor.
I don't think most of us can.
Rating it. I mean, we can change that. I can add probably all of you. I don't know. I need your Gmail accounts, and then I can add you as admins to the Radio Statler.
Would you trust me with Radio Statler? I don't think so either. Better should be in your hands. Welcome, guys.
Neo, are you
Madden
phoning
me.
in from a payphone out in public somewhere?
Something like that. I'm in the smoking section of the off-campus cafes,
Oh.
which means I'm outside.
In beautiful
Well-
New Jersey.
Fuck New Jersey. Fuck it in.
You do it, you're there.
Put me out of my misery.
Oh, jeez. All right. So, stuff and possibly things. So, what's everyone been up to since last month? Anything? Any exciting developments in the world of?
Last month was a long time ago.
That's
was.
right. Oh,
I feel like
Well,
yeah.
It looks like Cooter hasn't been up to much because I'm pretty sure that's the same Amazon box that was still there a month ago.
That's empty.
No, that would imply that Cooter cleans anything.
That's pretty funny.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
but-
because I remember talking about that Amazon box.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised he doesn't have popcorn left. It was a huge thing of popcorn.
That was.
And that's
I
what he's been
was
working
in-
on for a month.
I was in Iceland again, but that's almost not worth mentioning because I'm always in Iceland.
It just happens so often.
Apparently.
It does.
Surprisingly often.
If you guys don't want to know anything about Iceland, like you know a guy. You got a guy now.
They're gonna name him
An
King of
Iceland guy?
Yeah.
We need a Greenland guy.
I can kind of cover that if you.
could you settle for a Long Island guy?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the same.
That's not really
They're not.
the same.
They're not really interchangeable skills.
Picked up a book.
The Joy of Sex.
It's a classic. I don't know if you guys have read this, but.
I read Tropic of Capricorn.
I had the pop-up version of that book.
Every version's a pop-up version.
I had the Ai Karama Suture.
It's illustrated. It's got like 70s.
And that's how we got kicked off of YouTube, folks.
No, but
Good night, everybody.
it's, as long as you use like that term, like it's okay. It's totally G.
Wait, if we say lovemaking, it doesn't matter if we show illustrated pictures of
Right, no.
tits? Like
No, then
that's,
it's fine.
that's the lie?
Well, as long as you don't use words like that.
Can you say wee wee? Can you say bum? Can you say body? Can you say knickers, knockers? Can you say semprini?
I guess we'll find out.
Well, what I've been up to has been making this guy. which
Are you
is
that dude from The Matrix?
Artisanal keys, handmade.
yes, handmade artisanal keys to
Free range.
TSA locks.
Artisanal.
Yes.
I feel like you could sell those. Well, I don't know. Can you sell those on Etsy? Like handmade keys?
If you can sell $2 diceware words, you should be able to sell artisanal TSA hand-cut keys.
Yes.
I think so.
I feel like there would be a market for that.
They're
There
free
should be.
range, non-GMO keys.
Yeah.
Organic, cruelty-free.
Well, it's cruel to my fingers, but
Well, considering that you hand-cut those things without any problem, and then cut your hands trying to get a beer, I think the keys are cruelty-free.
yeah. It was seriously. I went through an entire day making like a half dozen of these things with like power tools while drinking heavily, and not a bad thing happened. All the keys work, but then I nearly sliced my finger open reaching into the cardboard box full of beer.
Let's see the key. There was the key. Then you have to say something so it goes full screen.
There it is.
Oh,
Say
okay,
this is
well,
the key.
here's the key.
Hooray.
There.
Now we can all copy it.
Yes.
As the home improvement theme plays softly in the background.
But, don't worry too much about trying to copy it from a blurry webcam shot, because there should be a version of it in the GitHub repo pretty soon.
You mean there already is?
There are quite a few.
No. This is
Oh, not that one.
This is the one that was not covered by the Travel Century documents that got leaked.
The Sky Safe one?
Safe Skies.
Safe
Yeah.
Sky. Okay.
This is the Safe Skies key, and I reverse engineered it by cutting open a couple of their wafer locks and just measuring from that.
Okay.
And that sounds so simple. I'm wondering why that hasn't been done before.
It's what I've been finding from a lot of projects like this is that it's just a matter of effort. There's so few of us statistically who give a shit about these things.
Yeah.
And of that so few, it's even like a 0.1% of that so few that will actually bother to put forth the effort to say make a CAD version. Plus, like, you have to have that subset of people who even know how to use CAD.
Which is
So it's
where
like-
I fall down, is
Right.
I can't.
Yeah, most people fall into that. So basically,
CAD?
it's a self-organizing thing.
I've got styrene sheets.
It's not organizing. It's just
Well-
statistically, it's very difficult to find someone to do the things you need done.
And as I recall from this point, maybe 10 years ago, from my Fraulein project, the community will always organize the lowest energy state necessary
Yeah.
to accomplish something. So
The lowest energy state now being get on Twitter and go, yeah, we did it, without actually having been a
Pretty
person.
much.
Pretty much.
yeah,
Like, it's the ultimate. Like, remember Bush when he had the mission accomplished banner behind him? When he was in like the fighter jet uniform, yet he himself did not fly a fighter jet or take part in the war in any way other than sitting back in his chair and going, yeah!
I
That's
believe,
pretty much
I believe
what
he
this
did
whole
the
industry
extreme
is like.
opposite, which was to avoid taking on the fighter jet role or something like that. I don't
Generally-
know, years ago. I don't even remember breakfast anymore. I'm
It's
old.
been a really long time since a president actually fought in a war. While president.
True.
That's fair.
Well, that's
Wild president. That's
president.
yeah.
I think the
100 years
the
or
last
so.
person to actually even try to do that was Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, and he was Teddy
Yeah.
Roosevelt, so.
Yeah, I'm sure they
Didn't do anything.
had to chain him to his desk.
It's like, no,
Yeah, actually,
you can't go fight a war.
It actually took executive action by the then president to stop Teddy Roosevelt from going to war again after he was president.
It's just so fun.
Yeah, well,
It
you know,
used to
Teddy
be.
Roosevelt
You know
is
what?
not happy unless he's killing something.
It used to be fun until the what do they call it? The industrial
Industrial
military
industrial complex.
It incorporated everything, and now, like, unless you got $1 trillion, you can't take part in the fun aspects of war. And, you know, it's like corporate America. It takes over everything, including the bad shit.
Oh,
I thought
considering
they
that was
mostly did the bad shit so that they could get all the good shit.
Oh, right, yeah. But, like, it used to be, like, you can carve up your own little section of the bad shit to get your own little section of the good shit. And now it's like, no, you either have to be Blackwater or you pick up a fucking gun and shoot people as an employee of Blackwater, and that's your only two options.
I suppose.
aren't they freelance contractors entitled to their own hours and wages and all that stuff? That's benefits.
Yeah.
Oh wait, shit, that's Uber. Oh no, wait, that's me.
That's any contracting firm.
True.
We did have an Uber driver in my neighborhood shoot somebody.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Well, it was
I haven't found that button on the app. How do you order
he
that?
shot a rogue gunman who was killing people in the town square.
Oh
He
Christ.
just pulled over, got his gun out of his glove box, shot the guy, put the gun down, and put his hands up and waited for the police. And the police
They
came.
showed up, gave him a positive review on Uber.
Yeah, the police showed up, looked at everything. They're like, "Yep, you acted within the guidelines of the law. Have a nice day." It was surprising. They shook his hand and sent him back to work instead of, you know, beating him and then arresting him and then having him die in holding and then saying, "Oh, it turns out he did act within the confines of the law."
Wait, so are you
Yeah,
trying
that's
to say
very
he was
unusual
white?
for Chicago.
So he was Caucasian then?
Yeah, he's white.
I don't know. Let me look.
Race research. That's what we made the internet for.
Let's find out.
Yes, that's...
And the fact that they didn't probably get ICE.
Let's see. I'm going to let you guys figure it out based on his name.
Oh.
First, can you pronounce his name?
Ooh, they don't. They are not stating his name, which might.
Well, now you've just made it harder.
He may be legally protected. I'm not sure. Let's see. Because
With
they
white.
He is white.
they do name the assailant. Wow. He fired 6 shots, hitting him several times, which is more than like most rogue gunmen.
Yeah.
Also, more than most NYPD officers. So-
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The driver had a concealed carry permit and acted in the defense of himself and others, Assistant State's Attorney Barry Quinn said. Yeah, does not say anything about him.
He's probably purple.
Didn't even kill the guy. Just laid him out.
See, a
So
Lyft
they
driver
should-
would have killed the guy.
So wait, so they should probably then go ahead and hire him and make him a police officer.
Yeah.
Hello, Blackwater. We have somebody for you.
No,
More
no, no, no.
effective than
You can't,
most
you
serving
can't go to
cops.
Blackwater. He didn't actually kill the guy.
That's true.
failure.
Oh, damn.
Now I'm kind of imagining him that he now like is an Uber driver while also being a cop. Picks
what's-
people up, puts them in the back.
Here's the twist you're looking for. Uber drivers, whether they're licensed to or not, are not allowed to keep their gun in their car while working. So he probably got fired.
Wow.
Good
Oh,
job.
yeah, now that was perfect. Now he can go be a cop.
Or they made a one-time exception for him because he helped, but won't let any other drivers carry guns. Which is, you know, and then so which of those two situations is more bullshit?
I don't know. Society
All of them?
is blind.
Society.
All of them. Really, all of them.
Society is the situation that is bullshit.
Yes.
Yes.
That
I
one with
blame the rock and
society.
roll.
Firstly, I am still working on that society as a service program.
I thought that was the model it already operated under.
No, whose service is winning?
Well, the government.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that sector. This is why I never went into business.
Yeah.
Anyway, since we are in a lull and we also have a tangent, going back to GitHub, the Star Raiders source code has been released.
Hey.
So all of
Congratulations.
the best of, what was it, stardate 26-July-79 is being typed over by these fingers.
I see they're not bleeding.
lovers.
What?
Yes. Well, we have the scans of the original printout from the first assembly of Star Raiders.
What was
Nice.
Star Raiders? You have to explain what Star Raiders is.
I have to explain Star
This
Raiders.
is called talking to your audience.
Oh,
Audience, get off our lawn.
Remember, remember,
When I was
even most of the
your age.
just remember, even most of the panel is young enough that they post-date divestiture.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before half of you were born, back in the days when 8-bit was phenomenal, there was this game.
I'm
You
really
shot up
old.
alien. I don't think so. I don't see any gray up there.
It's all in my beard.
It's all here.
Oh, you too? Okay. Well, we used to have
Before it
this like
starts.
we used to have this one joystick, this big wobbly thing that went forwards and backwards, and this
I got
one
one of
button
those.
you used to hit.
Yeah.
And you used to hit the button and
I
lights
think
would go
everyone
up,
currently on the call except Bunny knows what you're talking about.
and you'd shoot up the aliens. So
Wait.
this is like classic stuff. So, someone, Kevin Savitz at the Atari podcast, is like buddy with Jason Scott, also a familiar name for those of you of the younger generation, got a hold of the old.
I saw that, and it was actually printed out with actual comments in the margins, written,
Exactly.
handwritten comments. Yeah.
So the call was made out, who will type in this stuff? Well,
Yeah.
we've had 3 different copies. I've been copying it over from the original scans. There's
Yeah.
one guy out there somewhere among the Atari aficionados who said, hey, I got the copy, and it turns out, no, it's truncated at the 60th column, and it's not the same assembly. And there's a third copy that also had something similar. It's like a reprint of a reprint, but nobody has the original. And if you look at the OCR from the original Star Raiders listing, the OCR is just probably as worse as my audio is right now. compared to
So,
the originality.
But is the
your
OCR
audio's terrible.
complete?
Now, it is the complete source code.
Okay.
So scans is complete. You've got typos and comments everywhere, and so on and so forth. But it still has to be manually entered.
Why?
Because it's there.
No,
Uh,
but why? What's
the OC
wrong with the OCR?
It's gibberish. It really
Okay.
is gibberish. Confusion between the letter B, the number 8, the letter D, the
So,
letter G.
what
the
if it
C.
was just re-OCR'd with modern software?
It was OCR'd with modern software, and it was just, it's not going to win.
It's
There's
that
not
the
enough contrast.
original is
And
crappy.
that matrix, high capacity,
Right.
high density printout.
Right, so you need to do some image modification on it before running it through the OCR.
Right, and
Yeah.
some of the scanning itself has also been faint. So there is a push, and I'm also calling whoever wants to join in to type. Other than that, it's been a quiet week in Lake Robegon.
If you have resources like to wherever that's being coordinated, that I can spam some links out.
That's what I've been doing. It's on GitHub. You will find it. I don't know. Should I announce it out loud, or should I just, leave it as an add-on later?
Just throw a link in the text in the chat.
Okay, will do.
And
And-
say it out loud, and then I'll do both. I'll-
All right, I'll
Wait,
pull
I
it.
bet. Is there a way you can put it up on your screen, using one of these video effects?
Yes, I can. Hold tight, and I shall.
you should be able to share your screen.
Yeah, but I
Or
won't
at
share
the very
screen.
least,
There we go.
just
Hold on.
write text on your screen.
That's what I'm going to do.
that maybe.
Okay, how's that?
There it is.
That works.
There you have it, folks. This is the whole project. GitHub.com/XIONYC/Star Raiders.
Okay, cool.
And
Got
it.
folks who are into video game history might especially appreciate the aspect of Star Raiders that it's basically a descendant of the original Star Trek, grid type game that was all the rage back in the good old days. Unix and mainframes and all that kind of jazz.
All right. I will schedule a tweet out to my several thousand followers, who are mostly chuckleheads.
I only have 1,000 chuckleheads.
Yeah, oh man, my whole feed is like Beavis and Butthead competing for popularity with me. You should see my DMs. It's like offensive.
This is why I don't read your DMs.
That's not why I don't read his DMs.
I have practically no followers. It's great.
I was talking to via Twitter, so most people saw it. You guys know Hacks for Pancakes, right?
Yep.
Leslie. Yeah. So I was talking to her, and I made a comment like that about she was, something like, "Oh, you should see my DM box or something," and I was like, "Oh, it's right over here." And she was like, "I should just let you answer my DMs for like a day." She gets she's saying she gets like regular DMs that are like not just guys hitting on her, but guys like offering, which is a weird word to use in conjunction with the next couple of words, offering to kidnap her and make her his girlfriend. And this is more than one guy. This is more than two guys.
I'm not even that desperate.
Like,
all I offered was to make crepes and a couple of creme de menthe coffees.
I would like to kidnap you. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, the phrase
Check
offer
yes.
to
Well,
kidnap.
no, it's not even. That's not. I would like to do this. Is that okay? That's like, I could totally kidnap you if you want me to.
Yeah,
I could totally just make you my girl. Like that's what offering is, which is really weird.
And I'll tell you right now, the only way you're ever going to kidnap that girl is if she lets you, because she has 6 black belts, a lot of guns, and teaches a lot of classes involving the two.
I think if she needed a crazy terrorist, stand-in for a mock kidnapping.
Yeah.
No way.
I would not want to be in a relationship with someone with 6 black belts and a lot of guns.
I hope you're prepared to be like, "You're right, honey."
Yeah.
Walk away.
Yeah. There-
Isn't kidnapping in
Whatever
itself
you say, and I mean that with as little sarcasm as possible. Literally, whatever you say.
Honey, I swear, face value, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
But doesn't kidnapping in itself suggest like the lack of consent? So like asking somebody if you could
Yeah, that's the
kidnap
point.
them or
Yeah.
offering, I don't.
Role
I
playing.
don't think
We're
it
all
works
on the
that
same
way.
page.
All right.
More importantly, I don't think it works that way when. No, just no. That whole no.
I think we broke Night Owl.
It's just a bad idea.
We broke Night Owl. Good night, folks.
It's only 1:45 and we've already broke Night Owl. That's a successful evening.
this is like saying, "Hey, Deviant Olaf, I'm going to break into your house and hold you for ransom with a steak knife."
Yeah, I'm going to handcuff you.
Right.
Good luck.
Actually, frankly, this is like saying to half the people I know, "Hey, I'm going to break into your house and handcuff you, and then wander off for a while."
I mean, you
Completely
will
unarmed.
very briefly.
Well, yeah.
We're going to give you a pot of coffee. And nothing but tea and lemon.
Take that.
Confess.
Property.
Confess.
Poke him with the soft cushions.
Property.
So I was reading the link that you posted earlier, Bunny, about that weird facial recognition app for Google Glass.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's bizarre.
Well, what's really weird is I swear to God that like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, like back when I was in college and Glass was a thing,
Yeah.
they were like, yeah, no facial recognition apps. Like that's
No, hold
that's
on. There
all.
was
I
there was a note on that page. Let me pull it back up and find it.
I like that. Like when I put the link up, I said, "Hey everyone, note how to opt out." Bunny posts it, and she's like, "Fuck this," and like doesn't call out the opt out part at all.
Well, I was kind of hoping because Facebook can't decide when I share something. Sometimes it copies like who it's from and what they said. Sometimes it doesn't. So I was like, okay, I'll type a little thing, assuming that I was gonna do the same. Yeah, I did.
I was thinking something differently because like every year at Hope, it's like nice sticker. Every year at Hope, it's like, hold on, I know you. I've forgotten your name, or I know your name, but I don't remember who you are. I figured that would be like the perfect combination of the two. The very creepy Big Brother reminding you in your ear at the same time. Like, this person is deviant. All of them. You know him. You know him. Name, face.
You could start reenacting
I'm sorry,
that.
but if anyone on the face of the earth has forgotten who Deviant is,
I have an admission. I regularly confused him with
Enderman.
no, somebody else I have to go find now. But like I could never remember. I would always confuse the two.
That heavyset thing guy.
And the thing was I couldn't remember the dude's name who wasn't Deviant like now, and I would always confuse them and so when I would see them in person I wouldn't remember which one they were.
Okay, down at the very end of this page, it states, Google has announced that facial recognition will not yet be supported for Glass, undoubtedly due to the pressure from privacy groups, but facialnetwork.com believes that providing applications with such a vast social benefit, Google will eventually reconsider.
so let's back because we never explained what we're talking about.
Yeah, we did.
Well,
Oh, I guess not.
Well, no, you didn't, and in fact, I still can't find it.
Aren't you on the Facebook?
No.
Here.
No, I'll link it.
Right.
Here.
And in defense, or to quell all of the yelling, the service is currently down. But they say it's down because they're adding a whole ton of shit, and then they're going to bring it back.
So yeah, basically what it is some company designed this app.
It's nametag.ws. Nametag.ws.
I linked it in the group here for folks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also sharing it on my screen.
You're so cool.
Oh, I just did a stupid face and thumbs up, and then realized that my camera was off, so you couldn't. All you heard me was making stupid noises.
Wait, is there
Which is generally what I'm making anyway, but you know.
Beaches, is there a video on there?
There's
there
the
a
video.
video?
It's
There is.
name tag in action. Go down to the second
think-
chunk.
Yeah, I think we need to watch the video.
Well, so the issue with it is that I will have to. Okay, I won't be able to hear anything because the only way to get audio that isn't completely retarded is to put my headphones on top of my microphone.
this is what happens when Radio Statler doesn't have a proper budget. Give to us.
Wait,
Here,
has
here's
Radio
your cup.
Statler ever had a budget?
Put some money in our coffee
Twitter's
cup.
bank account is our budget.
Pretty much.
Shut up.
His bank account in my closet.
Does anybody want
Yes.
a souped-up MakerBot Duel?
Oh,
Yes.
no.
3D
Which
Well,
makes
for
it
free?
No,
Is this the one you've been having tons of problems with?
no. This is the one. This is one's been broken forever. So it's
Oh,
broken.
apparently
It needs
the video's playing, guys.
it needs like $200 in parts, but
And there's
it's
a
got.
lady named Kate in here.
It's Kate.
Hello,
Hi,
Kate.
Classic Kate.
Where's Kate going? Kate's got coffee. Let's all play Where Is Kate? Based
I
on
like the fact this video's played and we're not paying attention and Beaches has no idea.
Mostly because I can't hear it anyway.
None of us can. Hey, it only got
Oh,
71%.
there it goes. There it
They've
goes.
only got 71% of Taylor Swift. You know,
Yeah.
they're missing the other 29%.
I think that's a good.
Wait a minute,
demo.
wait a minute. So, like, if this actually works, you could find secret dating profiles for celebrities. You could just get a
Right.
poster, look at them, and then get them to pull up their dating profiles.
I
Or-
feel like
Think of
And
people
it
who
turns
go
out
to
to be,
kidnap them.
I think you'd find more fake dating profiles than you would like
Yes.
secret dating profiles.
I'm
Either
going
way.
to harass all of them.
Either
It would
way.
maybe lead you back to like InfoSec Taylor Swift or
I think that. If
Oh,
you
did it?
can-
Wait, did it identify Thor?
It did.
As Thor, or
As Chris Hemsworth, I think.
I think it's an excellent test of your facial recognition software. Is if it can't, with 100% accuracy, detect Taylor Swift, you need to go back to the lab. Oh, there's another good one. Rowan Atkinson. If you can't identify Rowan Atkinson,
Yeah.
That's a face nobody else has.
that's a face nobody would love. This is kind of crazy. That this is. I kind of want this now, but I also want it. I want no one else to have it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the problem with privacy intrusion. Is you definitely want it in your arsenal, but
Right.
you don't want anyone else to have it.
So,
I mean-
so is this a recent app that's just come out for Glass, or that's coming
No,
out
this
for Glass?
is this is I guess going to.
It doesn't look like it.
Oh wait, what are we? We're watching name tag on the glass. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is something that I think did exist, and then they took it down to do major improvements, and they're claiming they're going to let it back out later.
They're going to let it back out for the 24 people who still are using Glass.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what?
That's really the problem.
I'd buy a glass for this, but to use on my like physical engagements for security assessment, like social engineering, being able to walk around an office and call up a whole ton of crap about strangers immediately is an incredibly useful tool for that.
Sure,
I
there's
would
nothing
use
better
it
than
to
meeting
find
someone
me.
and knowing. There's nothing better than being able to look someone in the eye and find out whether or not their mortgage is like underwater or not. That's real nice. Hi, how do you do? Sorry about the house.
I mean, it's social
And that's
engineering.
great for a dating profile.
It's
Like-
social engineering.
I would use
Easier
this
to kidnap.
In an app. The problem is that you've got to explain when you're like walking around why the fuck you have Google Glass on your head.
I don't think you do. I think people know why. It's because you own one. Like I think Google Glass at least is to that point where like you're just a tool who wears Google Glass.
Yeah.
Nobody questions it beyond that. And so if you're cool,
Well,
people going, fuck this
No,
guy, he's a tool.
people question why they shouldn't go into a media pulp.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
as I regularly ask people if they could take it off while they're looking at me because I don't know if it's on or what, and they're like, "Oh, it's not filming," and I'm like, "I don't know that."
And neither do the wearers.
Yeah.
And,
A friend of mine actually, when Glass was at its peak, he had a little 3D printed cover that fit over Google Glass, so you could show people that it was covered. It was called the Glass Cap, I think.
why don't you just take it off at that point?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, and I think the idea was you could still benefit from whatever else a glass does for you, but without freaking people out about this camera.
It shows
But-
they have
look how
money to win.
pretentious. Look how pretentious I am, and I'm not even using its full capacity.
Yeah, you can show that you spent a lot of money on things that aren't important.
So in that kind of vein, I never had Google Glass because I thought it was kind of pointless. But I did at one point have it was called the Roomie, or no, it wasn't. It was called the Looksy, and it was like a Bluetooth headset, but it had a camera on the end, and it would sit there and record the last, like hour or whatever of whatever you were doing all the time. And I had it because when I was carrying my gun, I wanted like some sort of record of if something ever happened, I wanted that on tape.
Like a tape, flight data recorder, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if I happened to be walking by somebody, and they would just be on film until it got overwritten, and nobody ever gave a shit. Like nobody ever said anything to me, which is kind of weird.
Damn.
First of all, going around with the Bluetooth headset was basically a signal to like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk to me. There's nothing to be gained by communicating with me.
Yeah, wasn't there like a Cyberman sort of Borg thing going on there?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing was that before Google Glass, those sorts of devices were not as immediately recognizable to the general public.
Well, I think that Google Glass itself, regardless of popularity, is immediately recognizable. I mean, look at it. What do you think it's doing?
That's what I'm saying. It's that Google Glass was the first time that like everyone and their mother and grandchildren knew what Google Glass looked like.
No, I mean, without knowing that it's Google Glass, you're definitely pretty sure it's a thing that's watching you and is connected to the internet. It's something pseudo-cybernetic.
Well, also, there was a pretty good chance that the average person walking past you on the street would know that it was Google Glass just because it had Google's marketing department behind it in full force. So
that's true. But like, if you went to my mom with the Google Glass on, she still doesn't even have email, probably be able to piece together maybe 60% of what's going on with it, just based on what it looks like.
This
is freaking too many people out.
Okay, Johnny.
I find it more amusing than anything else.
I'm more concerned whether like Kate is in a subway with no lights, like on a subway train, or a car.
And Kate. Johnny, was that your impression for Zaphod Beeblebrock's really super pan-galactic gargle blaster pair of glasses?
Can you see it in my eyes?
No, Kate does appear to be in a car because she just turned the dome light off.
All right, ATG, let's pass this around here. ATG has no more excuses. The stranger Kate is here in a car.
Well, he's probably taking a hint from Zio last month, who did call in from a car, and it was those horrifying.
He's called from a car. Remember, we have an episode.
No. Okay.
We have an episode. What do you title it? Let's all call from our cars.
Let me go look.
Neo.
It's like let's all podcast from our cars.
Neo called in from a parking garage. That's different.
From a parking garage.
Because you don't
drive. Right.
Why would I? I'm a New Yorker.
Most New Yorkers, he doesn't drive, even though he's living in New Jersey right now.
I drive other people crazy. I don't need to drive myself crazy by driving.
Especially in Jersey.
Good. I know where you live. I'm coming to get you.
I don't drive, but I'm quite driven.
Oh.
Har.
Thank you.
I have a vague idea where you live,
folks.
and I can be fairly sure that I am outside the blast radius of the crowbar.
Yeah. Kate regularly does this, where she'll put the camera down somewhere and make it look like she's being murdered in like some dark forest.
Oh,
and then come back like an hour later.
Maybe she's...
Yeah, Kate is one of the prominent figures in the MISEC Michigan security community.
Well, Green's still community.
Well,
but she missed a bit where we were kidnapping people willingly.
Yeah.
She'd be all about it.
Well,
but
there's hope yet for me.
Kate should maybe like unmute her microphone so that we can actually hear the cries for help or whatever.
The cries of pleasure.
Okay, two things.
Not Kitty.
Firstly,
you just don't want to hear this.
No, we probably don't.
Hey!
She's listening to Katy Perry.
We finally got you to talk.
So firstly, she muted herself. Secondly, it was literally the second episode that we actually broadcasted this thing that we were all broadcasting from our cars.
See?
Literally the second episode.
Wait. The real second episode or the second episode on YouTube?
The second episode on YouTube.
Okay.
So 2.5.
I still, 2.5 in the same way that this is 15.5.
No. It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 0 never made it to the YouTube.
That's fair.
That's the fair numbering.
All right, then we have to go back and rename the first podcast.
No, we don't.
It's labeled 1.5.
It's labeled 1.5. So
right.
Whatever. Who gives a shit? If we really want to, we can go and do like a 30-minute podcast halfway through a month and then just
full of zeros.
Even it out, like whatever. Anyway, so yeah, long-standing tradition of being in cars. While podcasting.
It's just a bad excuse is the point here.
Is it really a tradition? Well, hold on. Is it really a tradition if you've only done it once, but it was a really long time ago?
No, it's happened quite often.
We've done it a bunch of times.
First of all, that's the basis of a tradition. And second of all,
he hasn't been here in a while either.
Non-drivers.
He hasn't been here in a while either, so
that's true.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, look, it could be worse. I could be on the friggin' PATH train when I'm doing this.
Yeah, that would be pretty terrible. For all involved.
Nick God.
He is.
Do you know where all of the stuff from episode 0 is?
Yeah.
Okay, can I get a copy of all the stuff from episode 0?
Probably.
I mean, I think that's kind of a yes or no answer there. Like, that's
Good answer.
No. It's like, yes, you could do it. No, it's not technically possible. Or possibly even, no, go fuck yourself, we're not doing that.
So I think it's technically possible, but I'm not 100% sure. Therefore, possibly.
Why are you? It's just files, right?
Yeah, but I haven't booted the machine that they're up on in like a while.
Oh.
Well, I haven't booted my Atari in years. At least not from tape, anyway. So the lesson is we still have everything from beta days. We just don't know if the beta still works.
Yes, I guess
that's kind of like everything with Radio Statler.
Yeah.
This is also true.
Everything is archived somewhere. We just don't know where or how it's indexed.
I mean, it is very
or whether or not the actual relevant bits are contiguous.
It's possible, if not probable, but it is probable that it is not possible because of some possible improbability regarding a possible problem.
I also really like how we keep getting random flashes of Johnny banging things around on his desk.
Clean it up. Look at this mess I have to deal with.
Oh, are we measuring like how shitty our desks are? Because
I'm about to measure how clean ours are. If you give me a minute.
I win.
I mean, you're in the garage, so...
I'm not in the garage. I'm in my
Kate's
office.
car might win.
Wait, what the fuck? You're not in the garage?
No.
Kate, how clean's your car?
So that doesn't count, dude.
I'm in your garage.
Mine.
Here's how clean my desk is. Done.
Buddy, we have the same mouse pad, apparently.
Don't we all?
What?
I
Yeah,
thought,
don't we all have
we
this?
already had... I got mine on accident.
Man,
I was trying to buy Hope tickets, and that's all I
can
got.
find these.
And you bought a mouse pad instead?
This really
No,
devolved
so-
into nothing. Like, we had a good conversation going. Like, we had a legitimate...
And now it's all mouse pads.
Yeah.
All mouse pads all the
It's
time.
relevant mouse pads.
Yeah. So what I did is I wanted to make sure... I didn't know how the Yahoo store worked, so I put one of these in the cart to make sure I had a vague idea about like how to actually buy like multiples of things. And then by the time I hit submit, the tickets were sold out, but this was not. So I paid for this, and they mailed it to me.
I don't remember who flogged all the swag at me at the last Hope. But I'm trying to remember who the hell it was. But I walked up with so much good stuff.
Oh, I always leave with some good stuff. Somewhere around here,
You're the guys who stole my shopping bags.
I still have some Hollerith cards.
I have a mouse pad on my desk, but it's useless because I use a trackball. And it's not even a relevant mouse pad.
Trackball pad.
Who's this? We got more people.
More people.
Ruben Dodge. Ruben Dodge. Is Ruben Dodge in a car?
Ruben,
I think I see
are you
pictures
in a
of
car?
cars.
Ruben
Unmute
has
Are you in a
a...
car?
Let us know.
Are you in a car?
Well,
Are you
the
in a car?
icon picture is in the back of the truck.
I mean, that's like halfway
With
there.
more people joining, like I feel really obligated to have real conversations about things.
What? Why?
You could.
You should,
Why?
Johnny, you should go bring...
Wait.
Why
Ruben
did you
wants to
crack
say
your
something.
Ruben?
Hey, what's up, Johnny Christmas? How you doing, man?
Apparently it's
Hi.
all Johnny's friends.
I don't know. I didn't specifically invite anyone. I invited the entirety of the internet.
Good job, Johnny.
Yeah.
There's our title. We invited the entirety of the internet.
Yeah. So now you guys got to
Okay,
think
so
of
it's 9:04, so that puts...
Kind of sounds like Side Pocket a little bit. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, but he brings... Well, never mind. like Johnny brings one class of caliber, and Side Pocket brings another. I just bring my invisible friends.
All I'm going to say is trackballs.
He brings the
His
boys to the
ball.
All
yard.
I'm going to say is balls.
Oh,
Trackball.
oh.
Oh God! So was it last podcast where we talked about every time you do the OK Google like the voice search thing, it saves all of that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah. So they've made it so you can actually go through and listen to all of the shit you've ever actually searched for with it.
And
Oh.
God.
That's
terrible.
horrifying.
That'd make a great podcast.
That was so.
Mine
I
would be
want to
very
download
boring.
all of mine. Mine's great. I apparently was very frustrated at Google. I said, "Fuck you, Google, you piece of shit," and it stored it, and also correctly translated it, and also did you Google, you piece of S ... Like apparently that censors it. It's like you
Oh,
can't
so they get enough of that for it to be worth it for them to code that.
That
Well,
seems inconvenient for quite a lot of searches that need to be done hands-free.
I've pretty much only used the OK Google feature like 3 times. Pretty much all trying to figure out the other night what the
I
best
gave up.
direction to get to Burger King was. That was true.
I gave up when it couldn't figure out what I was speaking. I mean, English,
Well, no.
Spanish, Hebrew, Japanese, Russian, Klingon, French, German. The list goes on and on. Arabic, and it's like, okay, you're speaking Albanian.
So
Okay.
if
I've always
the
suspected
audio,
that about
if
you.
the audio for your phone is anything like the audio here, I can understand why that happened.
I mean, to be honest,
garbage in,
Neo,
garbage out, right?
to be honest, Neo, most of us can't figure out what language you're speaking when you're in person.
Well,
So-
that's usually a combination of C, Basic, Logo, Lisp, Tech, LaTeX, ...
We forgot Tickle.
Tickle TK or just tickle?
Tickle. Just straight up Tickle, my favorite language of all time, because I'm the only one who knows it.
Gucci Coo and Meep.
My Tickle Me Cookie Monster would know this.
Wait, we have the. Oh no.
We're gonna bring Elmo back in.
Oh, there we go.
This
And
again.
now it's the Elmo
Wait,
moment.
didn't it come up actually as we went off air, and so the skinned Tickle Me Elmo was not on air?
I
did it?
remember from one of our
Yeah.
recent.
Like a cross of Kismet. Hold on a second. It's like a really creepy version of MIT's Kismet. That's disgusting.
Let's rock!
And it,
Everybody wants to sing a cappella. That means without musical instruments. La 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 la.
Oh, Johnny Xmas.
oh.
You always have to be creepy and horrifying.
But I got a skin here.
You skinned Elmo alive?
Somebody has to.
Somebody's delayed.
This again?
It puts the lotion on its skin.
It's like a really bad
Americans
rendition of
the most again.
Aliens. Like,
It puts the lotion on its skin. Would you tickle Elmo? Elmo would tickle Elmo too hard.
You're done.
I used to have a really big knife I'd put in his hand.
Rob, how are you the
This is
sober
so
one?
bad. He totals tea.
Nice.
No. I am still going to have nightmares because of Johnny. And a hand was reaching out of nowhere through red heads. Good thing we're a radio show,
Brought to you
so
by
nobody can see
Corey
this.
Doctorow.
It's music time. Let's rock out. Elmo wants to play the drums. Elmo can drum later. Tambourine, let's get shaking. Elmo's gonna rock, yeah! Hear the music, we dancing to the beat. 1, 2, 3, come and move your feet. 4, 5,
It's,
6, everyone, let's go!
I think he's having trouble lifting the arm with his skin off.
I think it's time for the closing credits to roll.
Well, yes, he would have trouble lifting his own skin.
Yeah. It's too heavy.
Radio Statler, terrifying children since 2015.
There.
2014.
I turned them off. I turned them
14?
off in that pose.
Well, we started in 250.
Oh, God.
Terrifying children.
Which
I
year
mean, that's
was it,
why we
Bunny?
specifically started the mission to terrify
It's
children.
like
Oh, was that was
Muppets
why we
Against
created
Humanity
Radio
is what it is.
Well, I mean, before that, we were audio only. It's a lot harder to terrify children when you're audio only.
Really? I think it's probably
Well,
pretty. You can be
kids
pretty
these
fucking
days.
creepy on the just audio.
Well,
They have
Those are
no
very easy.
imagination.
given the right circumstances, the right audio can turn anything creepy. But
QED.
we
No, we
didn't
can't
have.
actually see Cooter now. That's pretty scary.
But we didn't have Johnny Xmas's singing, dancing, skinless Elmo
All right,
until we had video.
Oh,
so
we
for
did
next,
talk
Now
about
let's make
So
it
what-
really creepy. Make it an Internet of Things.
What I
so
need.
next month we should have a homework assignment. We should all go skin a childhood toy of ours and go up next month with it.
Yeah.
I'm not skinning my Tickle Me Cookie Monster because I happen to like it.
What I need. Well, what
feels
I
the
did
same
this
way about you.
intentionally because if you skin it the right way, you can put the skin back on.
Well, I'm still not doing that. I like my Cookie Monster. I like to keep his skin on at all times.
Okay. So you're going to have to get a Cookie Monster skin onto the Elmo robot, the Elmo skin onto
No.
the Kermit robot, the Kermit skin onto the Cookie Monster robot.
Though my Cookie Monster actually sounds demonic now because the battery's finally dying out of these ears. So now, like when you turn them on, it's extra deep voiced and it's, yeah.
Where'd Kate go?
She put us down on the counter. It looks like
Classic. Kate.
Everybody puts us down.
on the counter.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's Is it? That looks like a window shade.
Yeah, it's window
Okay,
shade.
so we're on the windowsill. Yeah, this looks like some blinds.
Looks like maybe suspended. Oh, yeah. No, we're
It's
on a
a tablet
windowsill.
facing the ceiling.
We're on a windowsill facing the ceiling, and
very
looking
nice
up at
picture
some
block.
closed gray blinds.
Ah, yes. This brings back memories.
All the
All right.
times I
Just
looked at my
for the
ceiling.
record here, I am not setting foot in Michigan again, so this is not my problem.
Every
No
video
plans
call
to
I've
be
ever
there.
had with Kate is like this.
That
Literally every.
it's a bit
Every
disturbing.
So the real question we
Ah,
we
there
go.
she is.
Ah,
Hello, Kate.
Hello?
Kate is alive and
Hey!
not stabbed to death. Hello, Kate.
Hello, I am still alive. Don't worry.
Hey,
We weren't really.
My favorites are always like the people who join the podcast and then A, can't like figure out how a webcam works at all and like fumble for 30 minutes, or B, like
just like we do.
just put the phone down and leave. Like why? Why?
I don't know. Whitey Cracker's cameo last month was pretty good.
That was good.
Yeah, but
First
we didn't get to
special
see his
guest.
ceiling fan.
Yes, we got his icon for 30 seconds, and then his connection dropped.
And he was there long enough to say something like "Hi, Johnny" or something.
Right.
Yep.
You know, good job.
But should I do that like every podcast? Get one like pseudo famous person. Like,
Let's get a
Yeah.
ringer in. Yeah.
I mean, it seems like what's going on. Just bring somebody random.
Yeah, I brought Kate.
Is this like grade school? Do we bring a friend day?
Here's
Oh,
my
can we
show.
do that?
Let's tell.
Kate, could you turn the fan on? It's hot in here.
Wait, can we do that when it's not me accidentally including
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
my
we
pocket
have
because he happens to be sitting on my couch?
It'll be like in the old 2600 Tiny Chat days when like Barrett Brown would just show up out of nowhere
Right.
and we'd have a blast.
Yeah.
That guy was fun.
Yeah.
Are we not allowed to say that anymore?
For a given value of
I think we
fun.
can still say that.
Hi, Kate. Double Kate.
Double Kate?
Yeah,
What the hell?
We
That's
have
how
double Kate.
was Elmo murdering
Kate,
somebody?
too many.
No, that was Kate murdering the
Elmo
other
killed
Kate.
Kate! You bastard!
Well, I still see two Kates.
I thought I got rid of it. We're good.
Oh, there.
Oh
my God.
now we are.
She's killed her double.
Poor doppelganger.
Now Kate gets to set the topic of conversation.
The topic for me is going to be food. I'm starving. I just got done teaching a class, so I got to go get food.
Thanks for joining to tell us you're leaving to go get food.
People just gave me what's up. I set up my computer. That's a start.
Did you bring enough food for the whole podcast?
All I have is Red Bull here, so I have to actually leave the home.
Hey,
I don't understand
wait,
that's not food.
Right?
That's enough. That's enough to get me through half a day.
It has vitamins. It has caloric content,
I've got vodka downstairs.
which also has vitamins
Oh,
and
and
caloric.
We have 2 Neo Amsterdams. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh God.
All right, so by bring your friend, we didn't mean bring a second version of you.
No.
I mean, if that's the only friend you have.
Good night.
Let me
Okay, there
let
you
me
go.
go. Let me go get my tablet. Plugged in. Let's put it in the living room and get my cats on. Does that
Don't
count?
do this. Yes, that counts.
I'll
I
go
don't
get my
know.
cats. You can just look at them
You're-
sleeping.
Yes. See, that's why they invented touchscreen, so I could take a look at your cat while petting it on the head. And its internet-enabled stuff can send purrs into my headphones.
The internet is made
I
of
just
cats.
created therapy. Holy shit.
Wait,
I need an RFC.
no
right
one
now.
else can join. It's full.
I'm going to
Oh.
drop
Full.
out. Normal people
Kick
can
my
join.
doppelganger
Yeah,
out.
there's actually
Yo, kill your double.
a cap
It's
on.
full.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can only have like 10 people. That's
I'll
it.
take off
10
so you
people.
guys
Alright.
can have real conversation.
Bon appetit.
Until next time.
Cheers.
If there is a next time.
I mean, hopefully.
I'm concerned. Google caps how many friends I can have. I don't like that.
Well, how many friends you can have in a room at once?
Yeah, how many friends?
No, just actually in general, how many friends you can have.
Oh,
I
that's-
mean,
Gotta
as many
pair
as
with Google.
possible. Oh,
God damn it, Johnny! What the fuck?
Son of a.
There you go. Johnny, kick me off.
Oh no, we have Elmo Cam.
Get it, me. Hello,
Too many
everybody. I'm
dorks,
clogging
too
your
many
tube.
dorks. Too many dorks, too many dorks.
Elmo says.
Because, nothing about this is horrifying and stupid.
I mean, I think everything about this is horrifying and stupid.
We
I
fight
also think we're
Debbie
almost
Random.
done.
I mean, in a technical sense, if we really want to go for an hour, we don't. It's actually not a hard time, is what.
No.
It is.
I mean, we could go for 3
Like an
hours.
hour-ish.
Because
can
we
go
don't
as
have
long
friends.
as
And this
we
is the most
want.
we can do.
I
1 hour is good enough.
probably ought to do that sleep thing at some point tonight.
See, if I replace all of you with more copies of me, I could go on for days. I'm not playing though. It's bad enough being one of me.
All I'm gonna say is, woo,
Woo!
woo, woo. This is creepy.
All right. So if I have bags of Werther's Original on my desk, does that make me an old person or?
Yes.
Yes.
But you're still not old enough to remember the divestiture.
I'm pretty sure
Sure.
I don't remember it because I wasn't born.
Exactly.
Go home, children.
See, the bag of candy doesn't make you old. If you kept it in a little glass crystal
Whoa.
dish on your coffee
Yeah.
table, then
So-
you'd be old.
Whoa!
So
That's
what
the
is-
point.
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
What?
What's
What?
going on over in what?
Huh?
Ooh. What?
I
No
just
one
I put on
No
Hangouts on
one
my phone because I was
knows.
gonna try this bullshit, but as soon as I got on here, it popped up, and apparently I have 73 missed calls from variations of from all of like our little
Don't put
Hangout.
Hangouts in your phone.
No.
Yeah, it's
And
it's
you never
pretty-
got back to us.
It's pretty much just telling us it's all listing the video calls in prior, which is weird because it's actually logged in with not the same Google account that I am using right now and I use every time.
I forgot that I purchased a copy of A Modest Proposal by Jonathan Swift,
Whoa.
and here it is.
Oh, so you're in favor of eating Irish babies?
Yum yum.
I'm not against it.
Whoa.
A little butter, a little garlic.
I muted.
Oh,
Yeah, so if anybody has or comes across the new style Furbies with the digital eyes,
yeah.
I need one of those, and it doesn't have to be working. So
Well-
if you could send me one.
It's still not working.
Oh God.
Ah, Bunny.
What is?
Ow.
I got it covered. Oh, there it is.
Feedback, we has it.
Well,
So-
Johnny,
Don't
the
bother sending, we
question.
can make our own.
Johnny, the question becomes,
Or does it?
the question
Just
becomes:
a reverb.
is that MakerBot of yours
Yeah.
functional or not?
No, it's these parts. No, it's
What model is it?
it's a dual.
Dual
Do you need
which
to-
dual like
Back to
replicator
back,
1 or
dual.
replicator 2?
It was its own thing. It was called the dual.
Oh, the MakerBot dual.
It was pre-MakerBot 2, so it still has the glass build plate, the heated build plate. I did upgrade it with a really nice wide heated build plate. That's glass. The original was metal, and the new one's glass.
You killed Elmo.
You have deaded me.
And God, it's got a lot of upgrades. What happened was the power supply burnt out, and it took the motherboard with it. Both are available. It's about $200 in parts.
Yeah.
And some basic soldering.
Yeah, that was my former employer, so I built tons of those things.
Oh, so yeah. Fuck that place.
Yeah. Well,
As soon as that corporate
place.
buyout happened, like the standard corporate support problems that happen when that happened.
That happened.
They're complete assholes. And also, I have a MakerBot 5th Gen now, which has been an absolute piece of shit right out of the box. And
Yeah.
they won't help you unless you buy a support contract. Like you don't even get a year warranty with these things. It's a list on it when it came out, $3,600. 90-day warranty.
Yeah,
It's a piece of
those
shit.
were the first generation to come out after I had parted ways with MakerBot. So like I didn't have experience with them, but then when I got wind of what they were like, I was not impressed.
Yeah, and like when I busted this thing open, like it's clear that they had additional plans for them that they didn't follow through on before going to production. Like it's very clear that it was hastily put into production. So it sucks. Don't ever buy MakerBot.
And yet you're selling a busted one for,
That worked more reliably.
Well, you're selling one from the era where they were decent machines for.
Yeah.
What they were.
Also, you can put custom firmware on there, which made it infinitely better. Because also the MakerBot firmware in that thing sucked.
Yeah, there were nice things done with alternative firmware.
Yeah.
That's the power of open source for you.
Yeah.
how are we for time?
We
Who
are
cares?
5 minutes over-ish.
Well, we started late, didn't we? Yeah.
Well, we did start late, but we got an hour and a half and 5.
So we started around 8:20, and it is now 9:23.
All right, so I guess parting thoughts, anybody, before we all skip out?
You're all doomed.
I really want to sing the Elmo song.
Valid. Well, go ahead.
It's
I
no
don't
one
know
will
how
stop
the
you.
whole thing goes.
Google
I
it.
have Kedef Jeheg Democracy Wixes.
The alphabet song is a scam.
Don't tell it to Google.
No, it's a total scam. Because one of these days, if you haven't already, you will realize that the alphabet song and Twinkle Twinkle Little
Twinkle,
Star and
Little
Baba
Star.
Black Sheep are all the same freaking song. So then you find yourself going A, B, C, D. Have you any wool? How I wonder. L, M, N, O, P. Up above the T, U, V. One for the little boy, Y, and Z. Black sheep, little star. Next time, won't you 3 bags full? Yes.
Acapella mixtape. Rob T.
I think we end it right there,
The
right?
acapella mixtape.
All right.
Before we make more fools of ourselves.
All
I'd
right.
like to stay and see that.
For next one.
Until next time.
If there is a next time.
Goodbye out there in TV land.